Alright, so this is why everybody hates Tearlaments, and I understand it. Yes, I do understand it. Look how much advantage you get pretty much playing Tearlaments. So check this out. We go Rhino Heart and then basically do a simple play to go into Kikalos right here. Um, then we're going to start milling pretty much. Mill. That's the name of the game. We end up hitting a Kelbeck with an Exchange of Spirit in Graveyard, so we're able to set a Gravekeeper's Trap. My opponent is going to grab a Deep Sea Diva out of his graveyard. Once Gravekeeper's Trap flips over face up, with the Exchange of Spirit in the graveyard, he won't be able to activate any graveyard effects. So if he does have any more ice barriers, they won't be able to activate. So we're going to shuffle some cards back into our deck. Activate the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation so we can grab a Tortoise plus the Field spell. Then we're going to use Sprite Elf to revive Diviner, go into Baronne de Fleur. So we get an Omni Negate, and then we're going to set our Field spell, and then pretty much grab a Havenness for a hand trap and pass turn. So let's look at what we got as far as graveyard interaction. We'll start there. That's usually how I like to start. We got Keldo as a shuffler. We got Exchange of Spirit in our graveyard, so that'll work hand in hand with Gravekeeper's Trap to turn off our opponent's graveyard to keep them from special summoning from their graveyard. Also, it'll give me access to a Shizu cards when I need them. We got Merly in the graveyard as a card that can be revived back. We also have a Medora in our graveyard as a shuffler, Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. So if our field spell does get destroyed, we can literally just shuffle it back into the deck along with the Tortoise and then just re-grab it again. We also have the Diviner here, so I can bring that back with Sprite Elf if I choose to do so with that one as well. Which will start milling 5 or 10 if I send a Gito, depending on which one I want to do. So, oh yeah, and then as far as our field goes, we got Gravekeeper's Trap, of course, negating their graveyard. Also, it lets me see what cards they're drawing, so then that way I kind of have an idea of what I'm going against. Pearl Areno can pop a card on their side of the field. We got Monster Negate with Millennium Eyes Restrict. This card is just on the field because I just couldn't use it for anything, if I'm being honest. Baronne de Fleur, pop a card and Omni Negate. Then we got Sprite Elf. Basically can revive a level 2 and then special summon Negate with Rule Colosse. So watch how this all plays out. Oh yeah, and then in my hand I got Havenness. So Havenness is basically a hand trap I can activate when they special summon or when they activate a monster effect on field. So he's going to start off with Call by the Grave. He's targeting my Merly. I activate Sprite Elf to dodge that Call by the Grave. Then we're going to go Sulliek right here. Going to Kaleido Heart. And then go Kid Colosse. Grabbing Scream. This will be for follow-up. My opponent decides to kaiju me. And then I activate my Millennium Eyes Restrict to grab his Deep Sea Diva, which negates it, and then he's going to activate Ready Fusion, and of course I am going to negate that as well. And then my opponent pretty much scoops it up. My assumption is that he was probably playing sprites. Let's see. Oh no. He's playing something different. But anyways, he couldn't get his plays going, so pretty much your GG's to my opponent. If you want to see what deck I was playing, I'll show you. People always ask about the deck list. This is the particular deck that I was playing. So yeah, GG's my boys. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.